favourite bridge to England today. In fact, we're going to Worcestershire. Nottinghamshire. Sorry, all you Worcestershireans. We're going to something that's completely different from anything we've done before. We're going to something called Vegan Fest, which, as it describes, is a vegan festival, and I think it's got everything to do with food and yoga and health and nutrition. And we're going in a convoy with our daughter Catherine, Kat, the yoga teacher. And it's a 2-night stop. We're having to bring the dogs with us because we haven't got anyone to look after them this weekend. So that'll be interesting. You are allowed to take dogs apparently, but not into all the buildings and things. So we shall see how we get on with that. It might be that we spend some time in the van as well. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. I admit I'm feeling quite anxious about it as well. This is a big test for me because if you know from our previous vlogs, I don't really like crowds. I like peace and quiet. I have trouble if things are too noisy. I can't discern what's being said. I get overloaded, and also I have problems with my eyesight, so again crowds can disorientate me. So it is a real test. I don't know how crowded it will be, and I did wake up this morning feeling really quite stressed about it because I tend to think, like a lot of people I guess, you imagine the worst. I sort of imagining a big muddy field like Glastonbury, not that I've ever been, but thinking I just can't cope with that, and I may struggle with that situation. But the reality is I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it will be very well organised, and there'll be some inside bits and some outside bits. But my point is, I think your mind can tend to make things seem worse than they possibly will be. So I've been practicing everything I've been taught today, trying to breathe and just be in the moment. Breathing's always good. And just realising that right now I don't have a problem. I'm sitting in Merlin, I've got Graham beside me, and he's brilliant because if ever I feel anxious, he, and definitely the dogs as well, are my anchor points. I focus on them instead of focusing on whatever it is that's stressing me out. So I've got all my security around me. I've got Merlin, I've got everything I could need to keep me feeling safe today. And I'm just going to try and keep an open mind and see what I can... Sorry, big lorry just pulling out there. I'm going to try and just see how it all goes and take from it what I will. If all else fails, I can sit in the van for 2 days and send Graham out, and I'll just look after the girls in the van. So that's the worst that could happen. And just remembering that really helps me. And it could, in fact, be a lot better. So I think this vlog's going to be quite a short one because it's so different. We won't be going anywhere beautiful for some lovely walks. But I will definitely update you as to how it's all gone for all of us, for the dogs, for Graham and for me as well. I'll catch you later.
Well, after a journey of over 4 hours, we finally got here to the showground at Newark. And we're all set up. Here's Kat and Ellie with the dogs. So this is our setup. There's Merlin. There's Catherine's Renault Traffic.
It's a bit messy. I wouldn't look in the...
She says it's a bit messy, but...
bin bag, seat, with some bog roll.
I'll grade it later. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the campervan and motorhome park. I think it's quite a walk to the showground from here. But we're going over there in a minute to have a look. Is that all right with you ladies?
Huh?
Is that all right with you ladies to have a look later over there?
Yeah. We're not sure. There's a big queue and we're not sure if it's like
For the
tents
They've
or,
all got stuff on their backs. Like
or whether it's all one door, you know.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, does it happen? I can see. That's going to get a bird's eye view.
Yeah,
Let me
tell
see.
us what's going on, mate. Tell us what's
What's going on?
Luke.
Is he actually filming?
We're nearly at the end of the queue now.
Yeah.
That's where we've been.
Yep. Crazy. I want to see that. I want to see how far it is. Yeah.
What do you think? Long queue, isn't it?
Yeah, they're travelling in luxury though, aren't they?
Show a bit. Is she alright?
Yeah, she's a little bit quivery. 2022 tickets already. A waist shop, flower jewellery. This is not blowing my mind. Product.
You know, I was expecting there to be no shower, so I'm impressed.
I accept the card payment.
Yeah.
I brought a panel thinking I have to do
yeah, bath bombs.
I was like, oh, it's fine, like, no showers.
And you bite.
You are? Are you okay?
Oh, that's beautiful. Such lovely colour. It's really nice, isn't it?
Oh, nice rugs.
Gorgeous.
Staying out of it.
And it's not even very crowded at the moment.
You've got vegan dog food.
Have you?
Yeah.
You-
They want to try a biscuit.
They might.
I'll tell you what, I'll take it with me, and if they want to eat it, they'll have it.
How old are they?
9.
Yeah, they are. They're the same litter. Smell nice. I want to eat that.
Yeah, I've tried them. They're quite dry. Oh yeah.
I think that's Al. Where is she? I think I suppose she get her t-shirt up there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no. 2022 tickets already. A waist shop, flower jewellery. This is not blowing my mind.
Oh, look.
I'm overwhelmed. I know.
We've got the Woodland Trust here.
Greener habits.
Vegan home.
Have an online shop. Vegan. The vegan kind. Oh yeah, vegan kind. Lovely tea. Oh honey, let them be. Oh, I love that. Yeah. We've got to find the t-shirt place.
It's over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that.
Do you want your ticket?
Yeah, I'll go and get it. BOSH. Oh, they're here. They're just hanging out. Oh, BOSH is here. Look.
Oh, go on.
Take a film of them. I should have brought
I
one
am.
that wasn't signed. You
got
should.
two that haven't been
Oh,
signed.
mine are all signed. I've got a new one. I've got that one. Signed it. Oh, I see.
I thought this would come up.
Yeah. Ellie's going to get her t-shirt.
Done it. Okay.
Really? It was lovely to meet Henry and Ian again from BOSH, who had an amazing cuddle with our 2 doggies, but got fur all over their lovely black shirts.
Sorry, guys.
Now we've had our lunch, it's time for the girls to have a little snack of their own. Well, I've done my usual trick, forgetting to turn one of the microphones on. So that last clip that I did had no sound. And I didn't realise till we finished breakfast. So all I can show you now
Empty bowls.
is an empty bowl.
It was very nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, but we're not going to eat another bowl of cornflakes.
No.
To
Ellie and Kat have been over for their yoga and we had a nice breakfast.
we did.
Here's a little picture of what the breakfast did look like.
It was good. Luna's just doing a pee. Not that you need to know that.
It's nice of her to leave our vicinity, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't do it on your own doorstep, dog. The lengths we go to so that we can take our dogs to Vegan Fest. I mean, you think Graham's out for a hike, don't you really? But just look at that. See? Luna ready to travel. Yes, and Maya's ready to travel as well. You can only see her fuzzy head there. But yeah. And Graham and Kat, look, travelling light.
No sack of dogs for me.
No sack of dogs. No, she's fine. Little too energetic for me.
Oh, that's good fun.
Yeah. Certainly gets the old endorphins going. This is the tent where we did yoga earlier.
Hello.
This is what happens when you sit on Luna's chair. She gets on the table, which she never does at home,
Be on the table, dog.
and she makes it so awkward for you. She makes you really uncomfortable, so eventually you get up and you give her the chair. That's kind of what happens. Oh, and there we go, Daddy's off. Happy now? Yep, that's fine. Got my chair. She'll share. She doesn't mind if she has my chair or Graham's chair, as long as she gets one of them. And she will paw you, she will jump on you, she will climb on the table, and she will do anything she can to get the chair. Won't you, Luna?
Get sent to the back of the caravan.
Yeah,
Back of the
caravan.
motorhome.
Back of the camper van. It's been a long day. And there's Graham right at the back on the naughty step.
say hello, which was nice.
Say hello to the dogs as
Yeah, it's probably just the dogs he wanted to talk to.
They're such nice people.